She was just about to walk away when a desperate voice stopped her. "Please, can you pretend to be my wife, just for 1 week?" he begged, his voice trembling in the cold rain. The little girl beside him clutched a half-torn birthday hat, her big brown eyes filled with tears. What happened next would change 3 lives forever. But before we dive into this heart-touching story, don't forget to subscribe to Goodness Corner for more emotional stories that touch your heart and remind you of the power of kindness. It was a stormy evening in the city. Streets were crowded with people running to escape the downpour. Among them was Maya, a young woman with nowhere to go and no one waiting for her. She had just lost her job that afternoon, and her umbrella had flipped in the wind. She stood outside a small cafe, soaked and shivering, waiting for the rain to calm. That's when she saw him, a man standing across the street with a little girl in his arms, both drenched, both crying silently. Something about that image pulled her heart. She didn't know why, but her feet moved toward them. The man looked lost, his suit wrinkled and wet, his eyes red from exhaustion. He was trying to comfort his daughter, whispering softly, but she kept saying, "Daddy, will Mommy come to my birthday tomorrow?" The man didn't answer, his lips trembled as if words would break him apart. When Maya approached, the man turned quickly, his face a mix of hope and shame. "I'm sorry," he said, voice cracking, "but, could you help me? Please. My daughter, she thinks her mother is still alive." Maya froze. "Still alive?" she repeated quietly. He nodded. "Her mother died last year. But I couldn't tell her yet. She's only 6. Her birthday is tomorrow. She's been saying for weeks that Mommy promised to come back for her birthday. I didn't know what to do. I don't want to break her heart again." His eyes filled with tears as he continued, "So I lied. I told her Mommy is coming back. And now I don't know how to tell her the truth." Maya's chest tightened. She didn't even know this man, yet she could feel his pain, raw and heavy. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "But how can I help?" He swallowed hard and said the words that would change everything, "Please. Can you pretend to be my wife, her mother, just for 1 week? Just until her birthday ends. After that, I'll tell her the truth. I just want her to smile one last time before she knows." Maya's heart stopped. Pretend to be someone's wife? A dead woman's memory? It sounded crazy. But when she looked at the little girl's innocent face, she saw something, a reflection of her own lost childhood, when she waited by the window for parents who never came back. She bit her lip, then nodded softly. "Okay. I'll do it." The man's shoulders sagged with relief, tears mixing with rain. "Thank you. I'm Aaron," he said quietly. "And this is Lily." That night, Maya followed them to their small house at the edge of town. It was cozy but filled with silence, like laughter hadn't lived there for a long time. Lily's room was covered in drawings, crayon sketches of her family, a smiling dad, a mom in a red dress, and herself holding a balloon. Maya noticed something. In every picture, the mom's face was drawn with a smile, but no eyes. Perhaps Lily had already started forgetting what her mother looked like. The next morning, Maya dressed in a red sweater, brushed her hair back, and stepped into Lily's room. The little girl gasped. "Mommy," she whispered, voice trembling with hope. Aaron turned away, fighting tears. Maya knelt beside Lily and hugged her gently. "Yes, sweetheart," she said softly. "Mommy's here." The words broke her heart even as she spoke them, but Lily's laughter filled the air, the sound of a child's joy that Maya hadn't heard in years. Over the next few days, the house came alive again. Maya cooked pancakes shaped like hearts, helped Lily paint her school project, and even sang lullabies at night. Aaron watched quietly from a distance, torn between gratitude and guilt. Sometimes their eyes met, and something unspoken passed between them, a connection born not of romance, but of shared pain. Yet, each day grew heavier for Maya. Every time Lily called her Mommy, her heart cracked a little more. She knew this lie would soon end. And Aaron knew it too. But when Lily smiled, when she ran into Maya's arms, it felt like the universe was healing a wound in both of them. Then came Lily's birthday. Balloons filled the living room, a homemade cake sat on the table, and laughter echoed through the house. Lily looked at Maya and said, "Mommy, this is the best day ever. You didn't forget me." Maya smiled through tears and hugged her tight. But behind her smile, she knew, tomorrow, this beautiful lie had to end. The morning after the party was quiet. The balloons had deflated, and the smell of cake still lingered in the air. Maya stood by the window, watching the sunrise, her heart heavy. Aaron walked in, holding a cup of coffee. Their eyes met, both knew the moment had come. "She needs to know," Maya whispered. Aaron nodded slowly. "I'll tell her today." Before they could move, Lily came running in, still wearing her birthday dress. "Mommy, Daddy. Let's go to the park like you promised." Aaron froze. His voice cracked. "Sweetheart, Mommy has to go soon." Lily stopped, her smile fading. "Go. But you just came back." Maya knelt and took her tiny hands in hers. "Lily, listen to me," she said gently. "Sometimes love doesn't mean staying forever. Sometimes it means being here when you need it the most." Lily's lips trembled. "You're leaving again, aren't you?" Maya hugged her tightly. "No matter where I go, my love will always stay with you." Aaron turned away, tears streaming down his face. When Lily ran to him, crying, Maya quietly stepped out into the morning light, feeling both free and shattered. But as she walked down the street, she heard footsteps behind her. Aaron was running after her, breathless. "Maya, wait," he called. She stopped. "You can't just disappear," he said. "You didn't just help my daughter. You healed both of us. I don't know how to thank you." Maya smiled faintly. "You don't need to. Just tell her the truth. She deserves that." Aaron nodded. "I will. But, could you come back, maybe, as yourself? Not as her mother. Just as Maya. She likes you. And so do I." Maya's eyes filled with tears. For the first time in years, she felt wanted, not as someone pretending, but as herself. She took a shaky breath. "Maybe someday," she said softly. A week later, Aaron finally sat Lily down. "Sweetheart," he began, holding her hand, "there's something you need to know. Mommy isn't coming back. The lady you met, her name is Maya. She was helping us." Lily's eyes welled up with tears, but then she whispered, "I know." Aaron blinked in shock. "You knew?" She nodded. Mommy's voice was different. But Maya made Daddy smile again. "So I didn't tell." Aaron hugged her tight, sobbing. "You're just like your mom," he said. "Strong and kind." From that day, they started living again, not in lies, but in love. Maya visited sometimes, no longer pretending, no longer hiding. Lily called her Auntie M, and Aaron found himself smiling again every time she walked in. What started as an act of kindness had turned into something deeper, a new beginning for three broken hearts who taught each other that family isn't always about blood. It's about love, healing, and second chances. And as Maya watched Lily blow out another candle a year later, she realized something beautiful. Sometimes, pretending to be someone's family for a moment can help you find where you truly belong forever.